if you could do anything you want, how would you deal with difficult people? There's always somebody in the crowd who yells, "Shoot 'em!" I know you're thinking it.
You know, comedy is full of a lot of firsts. We definitely remember the first time we were on stage and the first time we bombed. Sometimes it's the same night. Luckily, that wasn't the case for me. But whenever these firsts happen, they can be life-changing. Now, aside from those two big firsts, being on stage and bombing, I have 3 other firsts in comedy that really stand out. The first Monday, I didn't go into the office. Yeah, I remember standing in my condo living room in Alexandria, Virginia, and my first thought was, I don't have to start work right away. In fact, I should have slept in. I can do whatever I want. My next thought was, this is my job. I have to treat it as a job, not a hobby. And then it hit me. This really is my job. How fun, huh? Yeah, I remember looking around my living room and thinking how excited I was to start this journey. And my next thought, I never want to work in an office or for someone else again. I will give up everything I own to stay in this business and be my own boss. I think the universe heard me too, because I just about did when I left Virginia and my family and friends and moved to LA. But my first Monday on my own really stood out. A few weeks later, I had another memorable first on a Friday night when I was working a comedy club in Richmond, Virginia. I realized that it was the first time in probably 15 years that I hadn't had a paycheck from work direct deposited into my checking account. Now that sounds like something kind of stupid to count as a first, but it's a moment that really hit home that the money I make in comedy is it. Yeah, that's the money I have. There was nothing automatic deposited and no one's going to drop some cash into my account. It's all on me. It was a little scary because it hit me what I'd really done, left the comfort of my salary, but also very exciting. And my third first that really impacted me was the first time I flew on an airplane for a comedy show. I'd been on a lot of airplanes for my marketing career, but with comedy, I'd only been driving, like 50,000 miles a year. No one flew me anywhere. So it was really cool to think that someone thought I was funny enough to fly me out to their event. I remember it was a women's event for the University of Illinois, and it was a really big deal. To me, anyway. The event went great, and the mother of the model, Cindy Crawford, was there. Yeah, she was very complimentary. That was a first that really made me feel like I'd made it, at least to some degree. The takeaway tip from this is to pay attention to the firsts, and if they make you feel like you're on the right track, continue in that direction. I can still remember the feeling of standing in my condo living room being so excited about my new career and just knowing that this is how I wanted to spend my life. That's it for this episode. Thanks for listening. Feel free to check out my website, theworklady.com. This is Jan. Take care and enjoy your journey.